What was the problem when Wendy's first decided to launch a breakfast menu? Did you know that there used to be buffets there? Keep watching to see how Wendy's has frequently struck out over the years. The 80s were a different time. It was a magically weird, Aquanet-infused era when we all caught cholera on the Oregon Trail and ate at all of the buffets. Buffets were big business in this decade, and even the coolest chain restaurants were hopping on the bandwagon. There was just something opulent about them, as they were a fitting tribute to Reagan-era consumerism and a judgment-free zone to stuff your face and let loose. Enter the Superbar, as Wendy's wanted to be not only the spot for the best burgers in the business, but also the best place to snag some authentic fettuccine this side of Naples. The Superbar lasted for a glorious decade between 1988 and 1999. You could get your fill of Mexican, Italian, and traditional salad bar foods for less than $3 per serving. It was a smash hit with customers, but its low price made it a black hole that sucked away profits. And on top of that, frazzled employees couldn't keep it stocked quickly enough.
You know, Wendy's Superbar is great for families because there's something for everyone.
In 2006, Wendy's rolled out its Frescatas to compete with Subway and other chains cashing in on the healthy fast food trend. Like the Superbar, the Frescatas were popular with the public, but they were an epic nightmare to pull off behind the scenes. This lighter fare lasted a mere 2 years before they were yanked from the menu, as it was basically taking forever for frenzied employees to prepare them for hungry drive-thru customers. Furthermore, putting together the finicky Frescatas to order meant that there was a ton of inconsistency. In the end, Wendy's trash-canned its beloved Frescatas and went back to its greasy, unhealthy roots. After all, who goes to Wendy's to stick to a diet? Once they dumped the poor Frescata, the chain continued sticking with the unhealthy fare like the Baconator that we all know and love. We've already established that things don't always come out smelling like fries when Wendy's steps out of its lane. A couple of decades before the Frescata hit the market, the chain tried its hand at breakfast with disastrous results. This brainchild was conceived in 1985 out of a desire to compete with McDonald's and Burger King, both of which had robust menus for the early morning hours. On its face, the idea was a solid one. Everyone loves steaming coffee, gooey pancakes, and cheesy eggs to start off their day. But in the end, Wendy's mid-80s breakfast suffered the same problem as the Frescata: difficult execution. Wendy's just couldn't get its breakfast meals ready for sleepy and hangry customers quickly enough. So they canned those options. But since you don't make it to the top of a fast food empire without a try again attitude, the chain relaunched its breakfast menu in 2019, even including a breakfast-style Baconator. That's the spirit. Sometimes Wendy's flops have more to do with bowing to the winds of corporate change rather than rolling out items that just don't appeal to their customer base. To wit, the Coffee Toffee Twisted Frosty. This dessert treat lasted 2 short years as it developed a cult following and produced a bizarre but catchy music video. Despite all the love from customers, Wendy's decided to cancel this particular Frosty, as they went back to their roots and offered up their traditional blend of chocolate and vanilla flavors. But the customers haven't let this one go, and we imagine that they'll never stop demanding its return. There's even a Change.org petition to bring the Coffee Toffee Twisted Frosty back, although it doesn't have a ton of supporters. To say that Wendy's chili is a polarizing menu item is a bit of an understatement. While you can easily find multiple copycat recipes online dedicated to duplicating this dubious fan favorite, there are also plenty of people who decry Wendy's chili for its weird smell and borderline mystery meat. Whether you're a true blue chili fan or someone who thinks that it ought to go the way of the dodo, it's hard to avoid the controversies. For one, there are the rumors that the chili meat actually comes from rejected hamburgers that are a bit past their prime. With so many other yummy options available, we have to recommend giving the chili a pass.
I just had some chili, so I'm good for now. I'm full. It was hearty. Thank you, though.
Flavored Frosties have a bit of a colorful history. First of all, the traditional chocolate Frosty is already pretty excellent. It's peak-level nostalgia for so many customers. What is a trip to Wendy's, after all, without a huge order of the fries and an ice-cold smooth chocolate Frosty to dip them in? When you mess with the greats, you're bound to get more than a little bit of hate. The vanilla Frosty has sparked controversy online, as customers have decried it as simply tasting sweet while lacking a deep vanilla flavor. Although, it's worth noting that they might be surprised to learn that the traditional chocolate Frosties are actually a blend of chocolate and vanilla flavoring. Despite the controversies, it's likely that Wendy's will keep cranking out new Frosty flavors. After all, they rarely shy away from a challenge, so keep your eyes peeled for the next version to match the excitement of the Coffee Toffee Twisted Frosty, as well as any promotions that allow you to get your paws on this cold, sweet treat for a fraction of the regular price. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more MASH videos about your favorite fast food restaurants are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.